Practical dosage disclaimer. These are all opinions and perspectives. It's a no judgment zone. People speak how they feel about their personal experiences and what they feel about certain subjects or different topics in regards to sex. So it's nothing to take personally, it's just a person's perspective. This is a platform where we're open to hear all different sides, to explore all the different experiences and journeys. So we welcome you to definitely reach out and let us know how you feel about the different topics that we talk about.
What's all this? Or why you got that on? You hear that, all you need is to hear that 1 or 2 times, and you be like, well, fuck this shit.
Right, why bother?
I'm setting my alarm clock early so I can get up, take a shower, put on a cute little outfit and shit, and you don't even notice, or I understand you got online from your day and everything, but come on. That's how therapists came up with this theory about date night for married people or for couples, But it shouldn't have to be like that. But like I said, somebody gets caught up in the day-to-day living and they don't see what's right in front of their face, And a lot of men and women do it. They'll appear to be all, to give you their A game. Even as far as talking about how they like sex or how often. But the minute they think you're hooked or you got hooked, all of that falls away because that was never really them. They were telling you shit to entice you, to get you interested, It's like women, guys say, oh yeah, well I want sex 3 or 4 times a week. Oh yeah, baby, I can do that. And while they're dating and she trying to hook that dude, she do that too. But the minute she know it's a done deal, if he gets sex once a week, he doing good. And to me, that's what fucks everything up. People make things unnecessarily hard because they have ulterior motives, because they're trying to control and manipulate, but they're not being communicative and most of all honest right up front. But it's like I say, why bother? The truth's going to come out sooner or later. Why are you trying to lie and pretend that it's something that it's not? I don't understand that shit.
How to keep the spice going in relationships.
It's easy. Very easy. It's not as hard, and I don't see why people make a big deal out of it, Perfect example. A couple that lives together, there's no children. Only ones in that household is them. Why they not walking around naked or half naked? Why they not fucking in every room or every area of that house? Why is it only restricted to the bedroom? Why are you walking up behind her and rubbing, playing with her titties while she's fixing dinner? Or rub up on his ass and play with his dick while he's washing dishes? Just little things. This is what I always tell people. It's always the little thing that people miss and wind up messing everything up. It's not that hard. She likes plants. Bring her a plant. Don't just wait until it's her birthday or occasion. You in the store, you saw a plant, and she ain't got it at home. Pick it up, bring it to her. Bring her some flowers. Same with the women. Men like flowers. There are men who like plants and flowers. What? You don't think that you should give him flowers or a plant or do something special for him just because you want him to know that you thinking of him and you appreciate him? What kind of dumb shit is that? This is how I tell people, what you don't do, somebody else will.
Yeah, that's always stuck with me. Like, I always think about that statement you always said, and that's why I try to do my best. Like, I realized the other day I was posting content on my OnlyFans, and it was me in lingerie, and my partner said something in regards to, oh, that's what you doing, oh. And I thought about it, and I said, dang, when was the last time I did wear lingerie?
There you go, for him.
So it was like, okay. So now I'm like, okay, now I gotta get back on my A game, you
That's
know,
right.
because you do get caught up in bills and money and
Yes.
the day to
And
day.
you forget about how you used to come, how it was when y'all first started seeing each other and getting to know each other. So you just took that spice and just cut it off or stopped using it. That ain't right for either one, the man or the woman. You don't do stuff like that.
Yeah, because it gets boring and complacent.
Yes, it does.
And redundant.
It's routine. It becomes fucking part of the routine. You know, shoot. You should be able to turn over and just grab him. You should know the spots to get him around. You know, that's all right, baby. Just lay there. I got this. You know, but no, for him, don't he's so into his feelings or whatever, or he's tired. That ain't no excuse. It don't take much. Suck on the nipple. Finger the pussy. Put your head down between.
That's what always
Come
amazed
on,
me, like
relax.
about like movies and shows that talk about, oh, I got a headache. A headache? Well, shit, an orgasm is gonna make you feel so much better. Oral sex is gonna make you feel so much better. It'll take that headache away.
that releases endorphins and all
Endorphins, yep.
stuff. Takes away the pressure.
Right, that part. Because that's all it is just build up a pressure.
Yeah, it's a release. A total body release. Who don't want or don't need that? I mean, who can use that? Are you kidding me? People, I don't know. They're just lazy.
Yeah, that's the thing. Stop being lazy.
You're just lazy. Lazy and selfish. It's not a good combination. You know? I mean, I'm just the opposite. If I'm into you and I appreciate you and our time together, you ain't gotta tell me nothing. All you gotta do is tell me one thing what you like, and it just becomes part of the whole thing. Ain't no nothing calculating and trying to figure it out and shit. It's do to do. So old people would say.
Do.
It's do to do. Man, do something fun. Give me some.
Give me some of that yum yum.
That's right. Tell you in a minute. Give me some. Shit, I was so good at what I did that my ex-husband got lazy. If I didn't initiate, it never got to happen. But he walk around with a fucking attitude.
But that's,
voice booming off the wall and shit.
But that's interesting because that's what a lot of people say.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, I always have to initiate.
Yeah, you gotta switch up. It can't be all on one person. It's two of y'all together. And, you know, you can take the initiative to two. Why I always gotta be the one? But one thing is very important though. People with different sex drives.
Yeah.
A low sex drive and a high sex drive, that's a disaster waiting to happen. That's why you have to be open and honest, know who you are, and talk about these things. Yep. Be truthful. You ain't into oral sex and he is, then there's a problem.
Oh, yeah. That'd be a big problem with most men, the
Yep.
oral sex component. Oh, I don't want to do that. Oh.
Suck that dick, goddamn.
You like that meat in that pussy, why not your mouth?
There you go. You want him to be a happy fella and do you right? Give him, suck that dick. You don't have to be no occasion. Yeah, baby, you looking a little stressed. Come sit here. Come on. Come have a seat right here.
Sensual massages is always a key element into the whole aspect of getting to that what they say, foreplay. You know, people's conceptions of foreplay is interesting too.
Isn't it though?
Very interesting. You know, but kissing and touching, caressing.
Oh yeah, that's the best part of it. Exploring each other's body and stuff, seeing what turns them on, man, knowing that spot to go to and make their hair stand on the back of their neck or get them goosebumps. That shit to me is exciting. You know, it makes me want to go like, oh yeah, let me see what else I can make it do. What else I can do. You know?
Yeah, and a lot of times people be in their head too much.
Get the fuck off the head. Get out the head and get in the bed.
Get out your head and get in the bed. I like that. Yeah, we'll make that a t-shirt. If you are interested in being a guest on my show to talk about some tantalizing topics in regards to sex, intimacy, all the different lifestyles, make sure you contact me at erogenouszone69@gmail.com. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Fuego, FUEGO_dosage, DOSAGE. You can also find me on Twitter.